mormoncouples.com. My website's also brookboothcoaching.com. They'll both get you there. I help Mormons who are in mixed faith marriages because it helps them create a relationship even better than they've ever had, because it's possible. Today I want to talk about some of the resources out there for Mormons in a mixed faith marriage. A lot of times, especially at the beginning, we're just like, what? We feel isolated, we feel alone, we just don't know what's available. And years ago, there was hardly anything available, but that is just not the case anymore. To you, and I will about some of them. This list is not inclusive. this is not everything. It's not exhaustive. But some of the things that I think are some of the best things out there right now today. First thing, my website. I think it's amazing. I can website, a written blog and a video blog that has some of the best content out there for Mormons in mixed faith marriages. That's just how it is. So I'm going to send you there, mormoncouples.com. Go there, read the blogs, watch the stuff. Okay, Facebook groups. Facebook groups can be really interesting. Get advice, see different perspectives, get a feel on how other couples are making this work and how it, with the things they're dealing with and how they're being successful in their mixed faith marriage. Two great Facebook groups, Marriage on a Tightrope, run by Katie and Alan Mount. And then there's Mormon Mixed Faith Marriage Facebook group, of which I am proud to say I'm a moderator. It's a great moderator there. Both of them are great groups to I want to say safe groups where both sides of the equation are welcomed, and I want to say held in a safe space, and where you can really ask honest questions and get some real life experience. Okay, therapy. I know, shocking that I would bring something like this up. Both my husband and I used therapy during my faith transition. We did. So many employers offer, free therapy or discounted therapy with health insurance. It's really easy for us to find and get. There's a really great place for us to have a sounding board, someone who we could really talk to and feel safe with, and really work through some of the stuff we were going through. This is, of course, one of my favorite resources available to mixed faith marriages. This is not a surprise. So again, both my husband and I use coaching as well to really figure out our mixed faith marriage. And to be perfectly honest, the tools we learned in coaching we thought were the most valuable. So valuable to us. We thought they made the single biggest improvement to our marriage. And I want to take just a minute to talk a little bit more about coaching and about therapy. So a lot of people wonder, like, what's the difference? Why should I choose one or the other? And here's just a really I was using is if you're in crisis, if your faith transition, your marriage transition is causing so many issues that you're not able to function in your daily life, get out of bed, go to work, take care of your kids, cook dinner because of your marriage issues, I would say that's definitely in the realm of therapy. If you're meeting all of those boxes and you're able to function on that level and you need help because you're struggling, but other than that, you're doing just fine in your life, let's say coaching is probably a really good fit for you. It's just a really quick way of looking at it. So while we did both, we weren't struggling in the sense that we weren't meeting our obligations and, getting groceries, milk and things like that in the fridge. But we needed to see what we weren't seeing. And that's what coaching was able to do for us. Therapy is great for emergency triage. If you're bleeding, you need to stop the bleeding. Therapy. Coaching is really great after that to address what was going on there. Why were you bleeding in the first place? How can we prevent that moving forward? There's another sort of analogy that I hope you find helpful. All right, so that's therapy, that's coaching. Great tools, both of them. Great tools to use. And I think people don't use these tools as what they're like, yeah, I know, it's probably important. And I want to say it's more than important. I want to say that getting that third party help is not just important. I want to say it's really critical in addressing a mixed faith marriage and a faith transition, especially in the context of the LDS church. We weren't even aware of. And that's this workbook. So I put this workbook together. It's about 60 pages long, full of exercises, teachings, concepts. This is so valuable. And I say that because it is really a compilation of the teaching and the exercises that I find to be spot on for somebody who's in a mixed faith marriage, right? Mormon mixed faith marriage is really what this is 100% focused on. And one reason I think it's so powerful is because it's so focused. So focused on the particular issues and the particular struggles that Mormons face when they have a faith transition and now a mixed faith marriage. Like I said, packed full of concepts, teaching, exercises, all to really help your marriage thrive, help you show up in your marriage in a way so it can thrive. Now, if you really do the things in this workbook, and I mean really do them, really read about the teachings, really do that your marriage will change. And I mean for the better, not just change. Improve. This is something that I give to all of my clients who sign up with me for one-on-one coaching because it's that important and it's that good. And I give it to them sort of as like a filler between the calls, and also because I think it's necessary for some people to really just get into the workbook and do the work. So if you are looking for support, what's out there, here are just a few things. Some of them very basic, maybe you've heard of, some of them maybe you haven't considered. Try them out. Sometimes it's like when you go and you buy clothes, you have to try them on and figure out what works for you, what works for the issues that you're dealing with and what you want to create in your marriage. If you're looking to get extra support, you're looking for something like this, you're looking for coaching, come to me. Let's talk. Let's free calls where we do a little exercise, find out what's going on in your mixed faith marriage, see where you are, where you want to be. It's a really powerful, simple exercise. And then I can tell you a little bit about my one-on-one coaching and a little bit more about this workbook. Go to my website, mormoncouples.com, click on the button that says Work with Brooke. We can set up a time for a call. I offer a few this week, so go ahead and grab yours now. There's so many great resources out there. These are some of my favorites. All right, wishing you and your marriage the very